morning, good evening and good afternoon YouTube. Welcome back to Ireland and welcome back to our channel. We are being serious today, let's say. We're talking Palestine because Ireland is one of the most pro-Palestine states in the world, not just in Europe. In fact, in 1980, Ireland was the first member of EU to propose founding of Palestinian state. So why is that? Why are Irish people supporting Palestine so much? And is there a twist to the story? Because there is, in my opinion, but for that you're gonna have to stick until the end of this video. With one and only, Ginger Lady, of course.
Hi guys! Welcome back to another weekend of us. And I'm so excited about this one. I think it's going to be a very interesting topic. Becoming serious now, no jig acting, and fool acting, and horseplay. Let's carry on with the video.
Without any delay, why does Ireland support Palestine so much? Palestinian people and Irish people actually have a lot in common. Over a century ago, both Palestine and Ireland was ruled by British, and a lot of the British officers served both in Palestine and in Ireland, and as you can imagine, they did leave an impression. They were also called black and tans, both here and in Palestine, and if you don't know what they are, they're called like that because of the colors of their uniforms, and it was a British police force, infamous, among others, for killing civilians, both in Palestine and in Ireland. So the history, let's call it history, is pesky Brits.
Yeah, I know, right? They're kind of, it wasn't a good time, I'll tell you, it wasn't. They seem to be like parasites all over the place.
You're gonna get your
Sorry.
fair share of comments for this one. Another similarity is a lot of Irish people see themselves, I guess, in Israeli-Palestinian conflict because of the Catholic-Protestant conflict that was happening in Ireland, known as the Troubles, which ended with a peace treaty signed in 1998. Now, if we're talking church, she was actually surprised to find out that during the World War II, Catholic Church basically did absolutely nothing to help the Jews.
I'm trying to tread very carefully on this territory. But yeah, I was surprised to discover that today. I assumed that the Catholic Church would be more supportive in that, and yeah, would have done a little bit more than what they done, which was nothing.
Talking about the World War II, the so-called Irish neutrality wasn't as neutral and as you would think, because after the Nazi or German, whatever you want to call them, airmen or sailors would crash on Irish land or the shores, they would actually be kept in prison until the end of the war. But on the opposite side, when the same happened to the Allied forces, they would be allowed to come back to Britain and continue fighting. Now, that's not all. You would think if you're neutral, you wouldn't get yourself involved at all, but after the Germans bombed Belfast in so-called Blitz, I think, in 1941, the Irish firemen crossed the border and helped the relief effort in Belfast. So again, not so neutral. One additional pretty big thing, if you ask me, is that during the D-Day and in preparations for D-Day, it was the Irish who were actually sending the up-to-date weather reports to the Allies. But yeah, I honestly didn't know any of that. Comment section, you can tell me if you were, and you can tell me your thoughts on it.
I know, we had a very informative morning. We've learned an awful lot. For me, I'm actually so surprised of all of this. It shows me that I should probably look into our history a little bit more, because there is a little bit of a shadowy side to it all, really.
Oh, wait until we get to the what do you call it? Yeah, the juicy parts.
I was going to say the juicy
We're
part.
saving those for the end, because not everything is as, I don't know, black and white as it might seem. Yeah, just stick with us. Now, you would think all of that is good stuff, right? We're helping the Allies. Well, it's not that simple, since it was very hard for Irish to stomach any kind of alliance with Britain, even during the World War II. There is plenty of stories of IRA helping the Germans. There's even a claim that they actually gave the coordinates for the 1941 attack on Belfast. There is stories that they were basically arming them. So I don't know if that's true or not. Again, comment section, tell me. But yeah, you can see the opposite sides here starting to emerge, as one part of Irish society was helping the Allies. You have another one that were doing everything to, okay, maybe not help the Germans, but to do everything to spike the British, which in that case aligned them with Germany. Some of the very prominent Nazi officers were allowed after the war. Oh, sorry about this shadow. were allowed to move into Ireland, in Kildare, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's not all black and white. It's very grey here actually. We're gonna get run over. I don't think she has much comments, but yeah, as I said, it's not as simple. But let's move on. Back to the present day, the Irish Prime Minister was one of the first European leaders to condemn Israeli tactics in Gaza just a few months ago, which is commendable, but on the other side baffling to me that not many other countries did it, because I don't know, I think it's pretty obvious that Israelis might be in 21st century, ironically, what Germans were in 20th century. Sounds ugly, but it seems like that more and more. Furthermore, there's a developing story from yesterday actually, where Israelis during their occupation now of Lebanon asked the Irish peacekeepers force on the border to step away and just let them, I guess, do whatever they want. And so yeah, there's over 300 Irish soldiers now in between Israelis and the Lebanese, and they're not budging. They decided not to move. Furthermore, over 70 of them that were on their leave asked to go back, not back to Ireland, but to go back in between those two opposing sides. So I don't know, thoughts?
I'm delighted that those 300 soldiers stood their ground there now and they didn't quit, because I think it's something to be proud of. Yeah, I would hope that they wouldn't give up and that they would stay there, because this needs to come to an end. So if you're listening to Irish soldiers, so there we are, end all this rubbish. Well, not end it, but you know, do what you're doing.
As you can see, both nations and people, I guess, do have a lot in common, especially the fight from occupation and well, I guess religion fights against other religion, because that always gets complicated. But the twist I mentioned at the beginning on the video is as follows. So polls show that there's overwhelmingly, English language, big support for Palestine in Ireland. But what I don't understand is Palestinians are Arabs, and there is a very big group of people here in a movement called Ireland is Full, which actually hate everything that has to do with Arabs. And if you ask them, they should all be beaten and forbidden to step on a European continent, not just even Ireland. So how is it possible that so many people are pro-Palestine and against Arabs? I don't know, and I do not understand. So comment section, try explaining it to me. You want to say something?
We're all supporting Palestine, and yet there's the other side of the coin where everyone's like, don't come on our land, we're full, go home.
Yeah, I don't know.
Insane.
It seems to me that support only goes as far as up until people from other religion actually step on an Irish land. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems that way, because as I said, you can't have those two things overlapping, because they're completely opposite.
I think us Irish, we get very comfortable for what we know, and who, you know, if we build up a relationship with something or someone, we trust it, we know what we're getting. And I think because the uncertainty of all of these people coming here is causing fear in everyone. So I think that's why it's all cool with Palestine, because we know what we're working with, we know what we're dealing with.
So as I said, support them from far away.
But it's not support from far away, it's because we don't know these new people coming here, we don't know their background, we don't know what's going on, so we're a little bit nervous.
So as I said, support them while they are far away.
The support will come in time, we just have to build up a bit of trust, a bit of understanding.
Comment section, try and untangle this for us, please.
We have a Patreon, guys, if any of you are interested. It costs the price of coffee or a Guinness each month, and with that you get our monthly lives. We share our videos on Patreon before anyone else gets it on YouTube, and we also chat and meet up with our Patreons on our lovely community there. So if you guys are interested, please consider it, because we want to be full-time YouTubers, and that is our plan, but we can't do that without your help. So if you would like to sign up for wherever that is there, the link, we would be very grateful. Off to the lighter topics. We're going to go up to the market and have a look around and check out if there's any new vendors this week, and maybe we might try some snacks or a nice coffee or a hot chocolate or something. Too early for beers. So let's walk on all up the streets of Galway City, and we can see what we can find and treasures or anything interesting this weekend. So come along with us and we will go now. try one of these guys?
Yeah, the vanilla napoletano.
Please, thank you.
We have the almond and vanilla biscuits. I think they're the most popular here.
Are they?
And the truffle, tiramisu truffle.
Sure, why not? So much for the diet.
How long have you had this?
Now it's the second month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we were doing the market for the whole summer.
Super. And it was a success?
Beautiful.
Super.
I'm so happy.
Brilliant.
We started with the little people and we sold out.
Oh, brilliant.
And it's all handmade. I need everything by hand. I don't have a machine. So I do what I can and I stop when I'm tired, you know? So I don't overdo. If I can be the boss in the team, yes.
Will you be here for the Christmas market?
I don't know. We didn't talk to Paul yet. You know, yeah.
You should. It's
But
so busy
we,
here.
yeah. But we left the van outside the house. So we want to have fresh pasta because this is what I like to do.
Now we want to move on. Oh, I'm trying to hold everything here. So this is these guys here and they're so sweet. I can't wait to try their homemade goods and give you a review on what I think of their truffles and their a panini namo. I tried. So let's sit down, we'll try it and we'll give you a review, guys. I'm so excited. Cheese and broccoli, can't go wrong. Oh my god, it's so nice. Oh my god, it's so fresh. This tastes delicious. You can really taste the broccoli in this and the cheese. It doesn't taste, you'd know that this was not out of a packet, guys, and frozen.
She makes everything by herself.
She definitely did. I am the best at judging homemade stuff and stuff out of a packet. This is excellent. Really, really yummy. Ah. We have to balance the old savoury with sweet, guys. So I got these little wee truffles. And they are, what type of truffle? I cannot remember, so I'm going to taste it and then I'll tell you. Oh my god, it's so good. It tastes like mint and dark chocolate. It's good, it's good. The little wee truffles from our little cute South Italian van, I thought it was mint, but it actually isn't. So it's made with like coffee from Palestine that is sold in a coffee shop in Cork. So she goes the whole way to Cork to get her coffee beans to make her double espresso dark chocolate truffles. There's also mascarpone in there too. So look at this. This is a theme of a day anyways. We got Palestine chocolate balls and we have a Palestinian video. So this is great. I'm going to eat another one and then that's it, guys. Can't be eating 5 of these or it'll be like a tank in no time.
I believe that would be it for today, folks. So if you like this, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike one. If you loved it, press the subscribe button. Be sure to tell us what you think about all of that, not just the truffles. We really do want to know what you think about the whole Irish people and Palestine thing. And I guess we'll see you next one.
We'll see you next Saturday, guys. Thoroughly enjoying this broccoli and cheese thingy.
Yeah, we're going home to edit this so you can watch it in a few hours because it is Sunday actually. We couldn't film yesterday because of the weather. So yeah, I'm going home to edit and to publish it. And yeah, as I said, we'll see you next one.
See you guys. Have a nice week.